goodness. Why are you so cute? Why are you so cute? Okay, bye. Thank you for coming. Um, what's up? Don't knock my light sticks down, mister. Anyways.
Hello, friends of new and old. If you don't know me yet, my name is Chi, and I'm an artist slash small business owner under the name of SeaChi. So if you're new to this channel, I've actually had this channel since 2019-ish. I uploaded one video about my move in and move out and just dipped. The reason for that was because I was working full-time in my current job and I didn't really have the time nor resources to be filming content or to run a full YouTube channel. Keep forgetting to record. Total noob. But here I am 6 years later. I've decided to come back and start filming content again because now I do have the time and the resources. So I figured, why not start it up again? So this channel is mainly going to be about my journey as an artist and a small business owner. And I'm gonna include some miscellaneous stuff that happens in my daily life, maybe a little bit of makeup, a little bit of cosplay, and a little bit of other fun things of that. So if you're interested in that or want to support me in my journey, please do hit the subscribe button in the bottom, and I hope you love the videos that I put out. So going back to the actual topic of this video, today's content will be about what I went through as an artist or a small business owner in 2024. And it's just a little bit of a recap. And then a little bit later on, we're going to be talking about what my goals are and what I want to achieve in the year of 2025. And at the end of the video, we're going to have a small Q&A portion submitted via Instagram or DMs. Talking about 2024, it was a bit of a roller coaster ride of emotions for me as an artist, business owner, and as a person in general. So in the year of 2024, I did take a hit on my physical and mental well-being. I got diagnosed with GERD, or in other words, gastroesophageal reflux disease. It's kind of like acid reflux, but make it 10 times worse because you can't eat what you want and you can't necessarily have a lot of food to intake, or else you get really bad acid reflux and heartburn. And the worst part of it was having to wake up like early in the day, like around 2 to 3 a.m., having heartburn or having nausea to the point that you have to vomit. Since I was working full-time in my current job, I felt like I wasn't properly taking care of my business, nor did I create any art that I wanted to. So it never truly felt like I was satisfied with doing anything. So because of that, later in the year, I think it was around August, I decided to go part-time, and I decided to demote myself in my current job because I was in the management team. I wanted more time to be able to take care of myself, to do more art, and to be able to run my shop. I also did go on a little hiatus over a month from November to December. So that really helped me recover from all the chaos and burnout that happened in 2024. How do you even pronounce hiatus? Hiatus. Hiatus. Hiatus.
Hiatus.
Hiatus. Although English is my first language, I am Filipino, so sometimes my accent comes out and I pronounce some words wrong, so please go easy on me. Aside from the losses that I have went through in 2024, I do have some wins.
One thing I got to do in 2024, and I've been wanting to do it for a long time, was to finally register my business under the CRA. So for some of you who don't know, I currently am residing in Canada, Alberta, and the CRA is the Canada Revenue Agency. Since I've been running SeaChi from 2019, it was super important for me to be filing my taxes and my finances properly, since this was my other source of income. So another thing that I finally got to achieve in 2024 was that I finally started going to markets as a vendor. And it's been quite a long journey from having a small 4-inch table setup to a huge modified or custom setup with either a 6 or an 8-inch table. In support of my debut in the market convention scene, my partner did make me my own custom SeaChi setup. And I still use this until this day for any market or convention, and we touch it up a few times, once or twice in the months that I am going to the markets. So vendoring at markets and conventions was actually a pretty big help to me in a lot of aspects. It helped me in terms of my confidence and self-esteem as an artist and as a business owner. So it actually helped me get out of my comfort zone in terms of, rather than just making fandom-based art, most of the time I started doing my own original artworks. I expanded my merchandise even more with my own original creations. So I did a lot of new sticker sheets and prints that I haven't sold before, and I did branch out into making keychains.
And not only that, but it helped me to get out of my shell once in a while, because I consider myself as a homebody and I tend to not want to socialize a lot as an introvert.
There are people who are vendoring, people who are customers and love to support local businesses, and people who actually hosted and made these events and markets happen. So I got to meet a lot of amazing and unique people through these markets and conventions. So not only did vendoring help me financially, it did help my business and audience grow as a whole. In conclusion, I think vendoring in markets and conventions was pretty much the best decision I've made so far in 2024. Another big win for me was that I got a second cat in 2024. His name is Gandalf, and we got him through a foundation called the Meow Foundation. And we did find him in a little cat cafe over in Kensington named the Regal Cat Cafe. So his first name was actually Ralphie, but as some of you don't know, I am a big Tolkien fan. Nerd! If you can see in my background, if you can see in my background, I do have the ultimate unofficial guide to Tolkien's world. And I do have all Tolkien books, and I've read the Silmarillion for about 4 times now, and I don't have it because it's way over there in my other bookshelf, but I do have like little notes on my Silmarillion book, and I do have a notebook dedicated to my Silmarillion notes. So if you're interested in knowing Tolkien through me, please do let me know. I'll make a whole video about it, because happy to share anything Tolkien. In summary, 2024 was a lot, definitely, both mentally and physically. But that's life, I guess, and I lived, I've made mistakes, and then I learned. So, 2025 goals. Let's get down to it. So, talking about my 2025 goals, 2 things I really want to achieve this year is to hit my 250 order mark on my online shop. I think I hit 200 last year, but of course, as a small business owner, you want to hit that milestone every time, and every time you do, it's like a refreshing douse of water to my soul. And other than the 250 mark hit on my online shop, I really want to hit that 150th customer in my markets, because I don't think I've hit 100 just yet, because I've only started going to markets from the last year. But I'm really hoping to surpass 150 customers this year. So I'm really crossing my fingers that this year a lot of people go to markets and conventions to get their fixes and to help support local businesses, because it really does help with the economy. It really, really does. So please support your local businesses. Another thing in terms of my art is to keep expanding my merchandise, and I was really hoping to get my clothing line started this year, and along with bookmarks and enamel pins. Another one of my art projects this year is that I really want to do a Zine. I think the last time I participated in a Zine was around 2021. No, I think it was around 2022. It was called Number One Like Hue, like HUE, and it was an 18 Zine about 80s. Everyone I worked with was super fun to work with, and was super accommodating and welcoming. And I really love the 18, or as we call it, Artini community. So aside from goals as an artist and as a small business owner, I do have personal goals set aside for myself. And number one is to finally get my citizenship for Canada. Ultimately, I still do want to get a dual citizenship, because I still do want to be able to vote in the Philippines and at the same time vote here as well. But that's expensive. So when I do have more money, I will certainly apply for a dual citizenship. Crossing my fingers that I do pass the citizenship test here with my brother, my dad, and myself. Canada, oh Canada. That's about it for my 2025 goals and stuff I wish to achieve. It was my girl. What are you doing? You wanna be in my video? Come here. Come here. This is my cat Melkor. He's the love of my life. He's my firstborn son. I named him Melkor after the first Dark Lord in Tolkien's world. His actual name was Morgoth, but I figured Melkor is more suited, and he's such a cuddle bug. Every time I go to bed, he just cuddles up to me and lays on my lap for hours, and I can't move. So the Q&A portion was actually submitted via Instagram, and I did post a story asking if you have any questions about my art, my process, my business, or anything in general, like about life or whatever. I told them to just, come and ask me, and I did get quite a few responses that I want to share with you guys. So the first question, where's Caleb? I miss him. I want to see Caleb. Thank you for your question. Caleb is doing well. He's currently in the room right now. I think he's gaming and cuddling with my other cat, Gandalf. He definitely misses you too, if you wanted to know that. The second question asks, what's your childhood dream? Childhood dream? I don't think I even remember that. I think my childhood dream was to just be a fairy princess or whatever. Oh, no, actually. When I think about it now, I grew up with Bratz, like the dolls, Bratz dolls, and I wanted to become a Bratz doll so bad. Like, I had all their collections of CDs, and my favorite one was Bratz Angels Rock Stars, I think. I had Jade and Chloe's figurine, and yeah, I would say my childhood dream was to become a Bratz doll. Another question was art related actually. They ask, what inspires you the most to create art? I actually have a lot of inspiration as to creating art. One of them is like, I think at most the people in my life, because I'm creating an art series called Modern Riches, and it features the people in my life as characters in them. But other than that, I do love drawing like anime, and I do like drawing my favorite K-pop groups and biases. I do love looking at other people's artworks that are super aesthetically pleasing. If you ask me who my favorite artists are and who inspires me in terms of an artist, I would say her name is Leah. She goes by Mochi Panko. You can follow her on Instagram or on Twitter. She's the whole reason why my style is what it is today. Another person that I really love looking at was Super Duper or Dupe. I think their Twitter account is called Super Duper underscore underscore, and I love how fun their art is. I love their art style. It's giving manhwa slash cartoonish vibe, and it's just so good with how like they incorporate all of their art style into like different like art pieces. Another question was, why are you so cute? No, but for real, how long have you been doing art, including if you were a kid? Why are you so cute? That's the question. But as for how long I've been making art, I think I've been drawing since I was 12 years old. So I think that's over a little, about 20, 19. I think 2025 minus 1998. I think since 2010, so that's like 15 years already. Oh, hello. What you doing? What are you doing? Anyways, while he's there, let him be there. Don't want to ruin his vibe. But yes, it has been 15 years, and I went to school for graphic design, so I would say I have 15 years of experience. Going for the next question, what does your process in making art look like? Okay, it's enough meddling with mommy's YouTube video, okay? But yeah, so the first thing I do is just search for ideas and inspiration via Pinterest. So it's from sketching or drafting, line art, coloring, and then finalizing your art piece. When it comes to finalizing, sometimes I add a little bit of more detailing depending on what it looks like. If there's like an empty spot within the artwork, I usually try and fill that up. When it comes to coloring, I add like textures, and I add kind of a gradient so that it looks more flattering to the eye. So that's it about my process, really. It's not too complicated since I don't use that much like coloring techniques. I mostly just do like flat coloring with a little bit of blending, but my coloring is not that complicated. I would say that my line art is definitely the most complicated step out of all of the process in it. Another question is, how will you know when you're ready to open up your heart again? Well, I am no love or relationship expert by any means, but I mean, just follow what you think is right, what you feel is right. If you think you're ready to open up again to a person, why not? What's life when you don't learn from your mistakes anyways? One other question. What was your favorite moment of 2024? There are a lot of favorite moments in 2024. I'm just gonna say all of the moments were my favorite part. And the last question is, what color of glow stick would you be? That is a very interesting question. I feel like I would be like a neon green, kind of. Let's just say I'm a neon green light stick. If you can't see over here, this is my NCT light stick, my Neo Bong that I customized. So I would agree with a neon green. So that is it for today's content. I hope you guys like it, and if you do, please hit that subscribe button below. And I will be uploading a lot more videos as I go. I am still in the learning phase of this. I am no expert in vlogging or YouTube by any means, but I hope you do enjoy this journey with me as I am learning from it myself. Thank you. See you next time.